What's happening? What's up? Goddamn perk
What,
5
what,
up.
what's going
Yo,
on, man?
yo. What is the deal? Welcome to another Rich Dream show. I am your co-host, Smok3og, aka Rodney Haynes the Three.
Not the three.
Oh yo.
Yeah,
I'm here with my
man.
boy, my player partner.
I'm your boy G, man. We back at it for episode what now? I don't even remember what episode we on now,
This
man.
is either 16 or 17.
16, I think I was finna say 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we back.
Hey, we in this thing, bro. Going strong. Um, a wide array of topics for today, man. A lot been going on in the world.
Lot, man.
You know, I felt like it was quiet for maybe like a week, but it's
Then shit
always
what happened, man.
look, it's always gonna be some bullshit.
Yeah.
First, we want to tell y'all, make sure y'all like, subscribe, make sure y'all comment, make sure you follow us at @richdreams_apparel on Instagram. Make sure you follow us on TikTok and Facebook, Rich Dreams Apparel. Shout out to our sponsors, the Now Legacy Network. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you follow them on Facebook. You can view our podcast and the Now Legacy podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, Facebook Watch, YouTube, pretty much all platforms. So make sure you're getting your content in. I know it's going to hurt y'all not to see our pretty debonair faces, but you can listen to the faces and get all you need to get.
No doubt.
You know.
Man, seems like we ain't been on in a minute, man.
It feel like that, huh?
Bit of a delay this week.
Yeah.
Man.
And that kind of leads us into what the show is about for this week, huh?
It is, right?
Topic one is gonna be procrastination, man. I mean, pretty much no matter what level you at, if you're in school, if you work, if you're an entrepreneur, at some point you probably find yourself procrastinating over some things that either you just don't want to do, that just aren't on the highest interest level that you have. I mean, there could be a lot of reasons for procrastination, or a lot of excuses, I should say. I think the number one thing, with most people, we say we don't have the time.
Time.
I mean, and to be fair, a lot of people do have hectic schedules.
Yeah.
It does kind of seem like, especially as you get older, the days are shorter. You need like an extra hour, 2 hours,
3
like to get everything you need accomplished, and that still might not be enough.
No doubt.
Gee, you a busy guy. You wear a lot of hats. Running multiple businesses.
Yeah.
Life at home.
Right.
What's something you use to kind of defeat the time aspect of procrastination?
What do I use to defeat the time aspect?
Yeah, how you
get
around when you like, man, I need to do this, but I ain't
make time out for certain shit. Yeah. That's just what you have to do. That's exactly what you have to do. Just try to fit it in the schedule somewhere. Because like for me, I'm right now I'm cutting 6 days a week. So, when I'm home, sometimes I get to chill. And that's not to say that I'm busy all the time, but I think it's still, you still have to have a balance. You have to be able to, chill, decompress. If you like to watch TV, I'm gonna play the game, but sometimes I may just want to watch a few shows, just to decompress from the week. But you still have to make time out, like I may have to make clips, or, try to come up with new ideas and new logos, or, whatever the case may be at the time. I just have to make sure I fit that in. Like, okay, at this time, I'm going to go ahead and do that. This time I'm going to do that. So that's really all it comes down to. Now, one could do that and then still be on some lazy shit. That's the biggest, I'd say that's the biggest reason for procrastination, in my opinion, is just laziness.
Okay, I can
Uh,
feel it.
yeah, I think that's the biggest. What you said, what you say, time, not having enough time. I think that's a big one too. It's
Yeah,
definitely a big one too. But I would say laziness for me, man. But you know, it's just people like you may know what you need to do, but you still have to
put forth
actually
that
do.
effort.
You
Oh
got to do it. So, but yeah, I think you just have to, like you say, it's just about fitting it in your schedule and
yeah,
trying, and sticking to it. We all fall short. We all could be doing more. We, could always be doing a better job. It's because nobody's perfect.
right.
You shouldn't, you shouldn't, you know, hold your head down on, just because it may not be coming out perfect or whatever, but you just got to make the time for it.
Agree.
Whatever it is you're trying to do.
Yeah, man. I think it's a Pastor Michael Todd. He say, strive for progress, not perfection.
Exactly.
You know,
That's my message too.
it'll be very much difficult for any of us to be perfect. We all human. We all are flawed. But at
Exactly.
the same time, like you say, we definitely can do a little bit more. I would say to help with procrastination, even if it's just okay, I'm gonna do more than I did yesterday or more than I did the last time I tried to tackle this task.
Exactly. Yep.
That's a good,
That's all.
measuring stick.
At the end of the day, I feel like for the most part, man, all you can ask for somebody is to continue to progress and get better.
Word.
I feel like that's the best thing you can ask of somebody. Because you're never going to get perfect, right? We can all agree on that. So as long as a person is continuing to get better at whatever it is, whether it just be life in general, as far as what type of person you are, if you want to become a better person or in business, either one, as long as you continuing to make progress, I think that's you'll definitely defeat procrastination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I like what you said about having to decompress. Um, what I do as far as the time thing, I set alarms when I know I have to do certain tasks.
Hmm.
It just kind of helps me kind of snap out of whatever I'm doing and be like, okay, it's time. The alarm went off. I got to go ahead and get it in. Um, as far as with the laziness that you brought up, woo, that'd be a tough because
It be
sometimes,
working on you, huh?
sometimes
Ooh,
I get into a mode where it's like I don't want to do nothing. I would like
Nathan,
turn my brain off and just be a vegetable. Damn it.
man,
uh,
it be like that, bro.
what I would advise for that, man, if you're feeling lazy, find something that you enjoy about whatever it is that you need to do,
Hmm.
or you know we everybody like to be all grown, but at the end of the day, we all grown up versions of our kid selves, and
Hmm.
kids love validation. So if you doing something that you don't really want to do, but you need to do to enhance your life, be better, give yourself a reward.
Right.
I mean, plot out and be like, okay, I'm gonna get this done. I'm gonna make sure I get this task, and after, boom, this is what gonna be my reward for it.
Yeah, if I gotta buy myself something, or I'm gonna buy myself a gift. If I get this shit done, I'm gonna buy myself a gift. Or, what I do sometime, because with what I do as far as cutting hair 6 days a week, like you can get burnt out. So it
Sure.
can cause you to procrastinate on certain other areas, you know, like with having, let's just say, for example, having stuff done with the clothing brand. It may, me being burnt out and being, kind of like running on fumes from, maybe not, I hadn't had a break in a while.
Right.
I hadn't had like a little weekend trip. So that's what I'll do once I start feeling like that, just to kind of rejuvenate myself or whatever. And
Yeah.
come back, take a little break, a little extended break, and just come back, try to come back a little, a little more fresh and ready to go. But if you don't, like for me, if I don't have that, then I will start procrastinating, slacking, and procrastinating in other areas.
Right.
So take a trip or something, man. Buy yourself something.
Okay. So you for the people listening at home, time breaking it into scheduling, that can be a way to defeat procrastination. Um, don't feel like you have to tackle it all at once. Break it up into segments,
Right.
and then definitely you want to give yourself those rewards.
Use incentives. Yep.
I like that.
Yep.
Give yourself incentives to get whatever you need done.
Right.
Um, let's see. I don't know how I could say give you motivation to stop being late. Sometimes you just got to kick yourself in the ass, man. Get up.
Sometimes you gotta do it, bro. Like I know
Your ass up.
you need to do this shit, man. Come on, bro.
Look,
That's good. That's gonna be a voice in your head.
something that I've been procrastinating on that I matter of fact, I'm gonna put a note in my phone right now. I just turned 30 this
Uh-huh.
past weekend, and I do not have my affairs in order. So that's one thing that I want to make sure and done. Even though, a lot of people say 30 is young, but life is unexpected. We don't know what's going on at what time. So that's something I definitely want to get done. Give me a life insurance policy. Make sure, whatever happens, my people ain't worried about what they got to do for me.
Right, no doubt.
Yep. Which is, because this is America. Everything costs money. You can't even die for free. Ain't that some shit?
That's like I just said, bro. They charge your ass to get in the back of the ambulance, man.
Bruh.
Shit.
Man, shout out to the producer, man. Hope he healed up all right.
Man, that nigga, man, he about to get that. He about to get that lawsuit going, man. My boy back, man. His back hurt, Neck and back. I don't know, but you know, either one of them is good.
Yeah.
Either one of them is good to get a nice little settlement. It's either way. I don't think they really can detect if there is any like. If you say it's pain there, they can't say like.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you
You're not hurting. They can't really detect that. So hey, man, I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, they have to. I mean, that's what they do. They ask you. They even had a little chart. How you feeling? Are you 1 to 10?
Right, your pain levels, yeah.
Dude,
Man,
if I got hit by a car, 10.
I'm at 10. There's 11 on there. Is
I need it.
Man.
But yeah, procrastination is something that we all need to tackle. It can cost you in various ways.
Mhm.
On a lot of things, once you wait past a certain point, you miss those opportunities. And in certain aspects of life, you only get certain opportunities in certain pockets.
Stay limited, yeah.
You do not want to be on the outside looking in, going, man, if I'd have only, got up just a little earlier that day or just
Yeah.
pushed myself a little harder.
Yeah.
Um, man, crazy things that have been happening in the world.
Hmm.
It's freaking mass shootings, dude. Like,
Some more, huh?
had two recently. Um, one close to home. Um, is Lamar High School?
Lamar is actually over in like I think Arlington or Grand Prairie, real close to where my suite is.
Wow.
And one of my clients actually, yeah, one of my I think it's pretty close to where my suite is. And one of my clients, we was just talking about it like a week before about him graduating from Lamar. That's what when I seen it on the news, I was I was at the nail shop, getting the dogs tended to, you know. But nah, man, I was in there and it popped up on the news, and I'm just like, wait a minute, Lamar, I just heard that's close by my suite. So yeah, bro, but it's I don't know, man. What's the answer to this, man? Like as far as with the young kids, like what's
That's
the
a
answer,
scary
man?
thing. If
Shit.
you're not familiar, um, for the people at home, a 15-year-old um, walked in school with a shotgun and apparently he had some type of altercation with another student,
Dude
but
had a whole man. I don't
fired.
think they ever made it in school. I don't think
Yeah.
they ever made it into school.
Oh,
This
really?
first thing Monday morning, right after spring break, bro.
Wow. Wow.
First thing Monday morning, right after spring break.
Man. But fired, um, killed a young man, and I want to say the young man's name because rest in peace to him, Jashawn James Poirier. So God bless, rest his soul. And then he fatally injured another young lady, had shrapnel and access from when he shot him. So,
Man,
and you said they weren't even really the intended targets.
nah. So and I just when we was talking with the producer, that's when I found it. I thought that he actually hit the guy,
Yeah.
that he was intending to hit, which that's not I'm not saying that that's it would have been better.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's- No, I'm just saying like it's just crazy that innocent people were affected by this that had nothing to do with it.
Right.
Because he came to school mad about I don't even know what he was mad at. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about what the kid was mad about, um, but it's just the fact that innocent kids got you know
Seriously.
punished or are hurt because of what this other child did. This dude's 15 years old. That's a child, bro. That's crazy.
I mean, from what I'm seeing, he's gonna be charged.
Sure.
Uh,
Yeah. Texas.
yeah, and,
Yeah.
and which in this instance, no matter how old you are, I do feel like you have a sense of right and wrong,
Yeah.
and
15, you definitely do.
with something this serious, I think you have to be tried to the fullest extent. Um,
Uh, I don't know what you mean as far as like giving them time that they would give like an adult. Is
mhm.
what you're saying.
Yeah,
Uh,
no, I think he should get whatever the full sentence is. I mean, you took an innocent life, and you never know how that girl could be affected. She probably has like lifelong injuries that she
right.
she have to live with.
Yeah. Um, I don't know, man. I'm kind of a little indifferent on that one, but as far as like giving them time that they would like give an adult, because like I said, he still is a child.
Right.
Um, and of course, at 15, I'm thinking, I always, when I hear stuff like that, like it just made me think back to when I was that age and what, the things that, I probably would have done and I'm just like, man, I wasn't thinking about no shit like that at no
Right.
15, 16, bro. Like, where we from, we're from a small, very small town. Um, Man, nobody had guns really like even throughout all the way through 12th grade. Like nobody really was messing with guns and then like people was fighting.
Yeah.
That's what they did in my hometown. They fought a lot. Um, but nobody had guns and nothing like that.
Right.
Like at 15, shooting people, like um, but like I say, he's still a child. He's still 15, so he still may not understand the magnitude of what he done
Hmm.
at 15. Like yeah, you do know right from wrong at 15, but you still have the mind of a child. So, um, should he go to jail for this? Of course, but I wouldn't say that's like saying having a minor, a dude that's 15. That's like saying punish them as if you would somebody that's 21 or 18 or older.
Hmm.
Um, and just like that's throwing away his whole life. This young man did make a big mistake that he should be punished for, but should he be punished in a way of for him being 15 and being a kid as if he was an adult and he wasn't an adult. So that's kind of like I
If
I
you
don't know.
ask me, I say hell yes.
Yeah, I mean
I'm putting
that's
myself just in the frame of the parents that lost their child.
no doubt.
Um, the like I said, the young lady that's maimed for life.
Right,
The just the critical danger that he put so many people in
right,
the school.
right.
And now, while I say,
He's still 15 though, bro. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, yeah,
Like that's why I say I don't think the young man, really understand what he really done. I don't think he fully get it.
yeah,
You know. Now, do I think the little nigga should get some time? Hell yeah,
right.
no doubt he should get time for that. But I don't. I wouldn't agree with saying punish him as if he were an adult. Yeah.
As we see this more, and it seems to be more just with young people in general.
Hmm.
Like, is it? What do you think it is? Is it just more access? Is it like easier for them to get guns now?
It may be. It may be easier. I don't know. I never got it.
I know it's more prevalent as far as like in, I think, mainstream media
It's
and
a part of the culture. It's a part of black culture now, for sure, for young kids to be strapped.
yeah. You
You
hear it
know,
all the time. I ain't fighting or
no,
I'm
it's
trying
shooting.
to be
It's straight
scrapping.
shooting. Straight shooting.
Um,
Yep. That's that. Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it's going now. Versus, like I say, when we were coming up, and even in our hometown now,
yeah,
kids are just like the rest of these kids.
right.
From anywhere. Like they shooting people up at a young age too.
I never thought I would hear
Never, bro.
stories
Never
about
thought
people
Meg would
getting
get
gunned
like.
down in Natchitoches like that.
Never thought it
It's
would get like.
impossible.
Never thought, man. It was not like that when we was growing up. Like, well, my age group, it was not like that at all. Like I say, motherfuckers was fighting.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was fighting
saw some good ones too.
every weekend.
Oh,
It was every weekend thing. They was fighting, at a point, but it was never no gunplay. Not my age group. Not people that all like went to high school with. Yeah, no, nah, it wasn't really no gunplay like that.
yeah, man. Um,
But I don't know, to answer your question, bro. It's I don't know, man. I think it's the culture um that we um basically putting out, or the message that's being put out to the black culture is the young kids, everybody shooting them up, the music, that's how it is out here in the real world. Like, oh, we not fighting, we shooting. That's the word. That's the word on the streets or whatever. Like that's the game they playing now. I mean,
now,
uh,
I want to say, just so it doesn't seem like we just bashing straight on creativity, uh, art imitates life. So is it so much of the music is changing the way the culture is, or is the culture just being a representation for what they're seeing, what they're living through?
it's probably a mixture of both. It's definitely the rapper most times is talking about maybe something he's seen, or you know possibly could have been a part of before getting in the rap. But most times it's about something they heard or seen in the streets.
And being trendy.
Yeah, right. And that's the hot thing, to talk street shit or trap shit. So, and it has been for a little while now. So this is what you're getting. I think this is something that's coming from that, though.
Right.
I think it's definitely, it's more than just saying what they doing, and because they wasn't killing people like that, like they are now, at the rate that they are now. I think it's probably around the worst it's been, bro.
I mean, not in that fashion. I mean, people always been dying in
As
America.
far as the younger kids, I'm
Yeah,
saying,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
younger kids, like they doing it shit more than they probably ever did right about now. I don't really know the stats on that, but it seems like you just hear another youngster shot somebody else damn near every day or every week for sure. Um, but yeah, bro, I don't know, man.
I don't want to paint it as like America is just getting violent, though. I mean, America was, America was founded off of violence,
Built on violence.
and, and
Yeah.
it's been like that for quite a while. So
Nah.
it's
Uh,
like you said, it's definitely a different format that we're seeing, though, with it being so many as far as school type related events,
yeah. It's leaking
just
over
like
into that.
just like what happened in Nashville on Monday. Um, a 28
Man, that
year
was sad.
old
That was
walks into a Christian school, like young kids, elementary school,
right.
kills
Elementary
three
school.
kids
Right.
and three adults. Like killing anybody is tragic, but three young children probably hadn't even hit puberty. Hadn't hit puberty. It's
Hmm.
elementary.
Right.
Like that's some sick, demented stuff. Um, I don't even know what somebody's mindset would even be to go in there with that and really follow through and carry on and just it's baffling to me, man. Um,
Yeah. I couldn't, bro. Like, to be honest, it seemed like it's getting to be a thing where it's just kind of like, I hate to say it, but like it's almost like the cool thing to do or some shit. Like,
yeah,
you know, like going in there killing like innocent people, innocent children. You know, you killing innocent children, man.
it's
I
sick.
don't know. Yeah, that's
You-
something else right there.
The the backstory that our producer was telling us behind it is the person was trans,
Okay.
so that probably sparked them, and they went to that school previous.
Right, right,
Now, no telling, what they might have endured while they were at the school,
right,
if they was having, the type of feelings at that period, or if they were just, sometimes you the odd kid,
right.
especially, they say they're in the mindset of they don't feel like they're in the right body. I'm sure that could cause you to be a little indifferent and not in the group of your peers. Probably got picked on or something like that.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's just I don't see how it could be justifiable. Um, I want to. I This is what we would advocate.
Now this one right here.
Yeah.
Now I'm with you on this one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
This still.
give her whatever you want to give her.
Oh yeah.
You know, whoever it is.
Right. They
Yeah.
them
Yeah.
give them the works.
Well, whatever you came out your mama as, that's what I'm gonna call you. Ain't
We'll give the 15-year-old that his brain ain't fully developed, but 28
come on, man.
cerebral cortex is already there.
Listen, you are who you are.
Yep. Uh,
Man.
hold on, man. Hold on.
Oh, they died on the scene?
Hey,
They died on the scene? Wow, that's crazy. The woman
I didn't know that.
ended up dying on the scene.
The police.
The police killed her. Oh, that's wild. That's
I ain't
wild.
gonna, I was gonna have my guest say hello to the person that just called because that's what I seen on another podcast. They just be like, "What's up? You on the show? Say hello to the people."
Let me do it. What's
Oh,
happening?
what's up? What's up?
Yeah, this is the home girl.
How y'all doing?
What's
Say
up?
what's up. You on the Rich Dream Show? Say what's up to the people.
Hello, Rich fans, friends. Stay blessed, never depressed. Very rarely stressed.
Good words from the young sister. Tell them where they can follow you at.
Y'all can follow me at Super Sleep on Instagram. You can also follow me at nicelips_legs on
Super
Twitter.
what? Super what?
Sleep.
SHLEEP.
Say it again.
SHLEEP. Super Sleep.
Okay, with a C in there. I got you. Yeah.
All right, you called. We was actually talking about some serious shit, so I'm gonna holler at you.
Oh, I am so sorry. All right, bye.
But yeah, man, that's some horrible shit. I'm glad. I ain't gonna say I'm glad that they died, but um, I'm glad that they can get away to hurt anyone else for sure.
Yeah, that's the main object, I guess.
For
But
sure, man.
that's still fucked up. I wish they wouldn't have killed him and she'd have went to jail for a long time.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I
for
think
something like that, you deserve
that's,
to suffer your full punishment.
I believe that's taking the easy way out, like getting killed by the police or
Yeah,
killing yourself after you do some crazy shit like that. I think I would rather them go to jail for a good life or something like that. Something
I don't know how they do how they be
I
doing
mean, you gotta go
it.
pay them.
Double and triple life.
I don't. Yeah,
Yeah,
what they
I don't know how that works.
consecutive life
I
sentences.
feel like this is a case where
Like
that
one of them
would
ones. This is one of them ones right here.
yeah, man.
Yep.
Also, don't y'all talk about me. I know my phone was all smudged and shit. I forgot my headphones and I had to put my face to the screen earlier.
He put that old oily cheek on that shit, huh?
Don't do me like that, man.
Oily cheek, man. That's what it is.
I put the coconut oil on in the
That's what
morning,
it
trying to
is.
stay moisturized, man.
It's so-
The air
it's
be
so left
fire.
over at 5 p.m., nigga. It's still, it's still something on there.
I don't know, man.
You know that lasts a whole 24. Come on now.
You do got a point. That shit don't
Shit.
play.
Hell yeah.
But on a serious note, man, for sure, heart goes out. Prayers for those families that lost loved ones. Um, if I'm sending any message out there, um, first to the youth, rest in peace, John Witherspoon, man. Pulling the trigger don't make you no man.
Oh, okay. I was finna say,
Yeah,
what is wrong with this?
you got a problem. Solve it with this. Nah, for real though. Like
Yeah.
it's no honor in that. It doesn't make you no big person. I mean, you really are taking a coward's way out by squeezing the trigger. Um, Especially if it's somebody that hasn't done any harm to you or your family, um, like physically
Not
bodily
self
harm.
defense, basically. If it's
Yeah,
not,
if it's not in self defense, that's a coward's way out.
yeah.
Um, Man, this is some heavy topic, man. You ready to press on to something a little lighter?
Yeah, let's do it. What we doing next, man? What
Uh,
you got planned?
oh, man, sound like one of them female, man. What you had planned? But gonna press on, man. Go ahead and get into the Black Business shout out.
Okay.
Girl, Tiara Smith. I want to give her a shout out. Tiara has the key, her realty service, man. Make sure you follow her at
I might
Tiara has the
look
key.
her up soon too.
Okay.
Possibly.
Come home, blessings.
I'll see when when map it out. You know? Yeah.
Claim that.
Mhm.
But yeah, man. Since she's been started, I've been seeing her really putting in that work, getting a lot of people into some new homes. If you follow her TikTok, you'll see she's always got some nice um, homes that she's showing and viewing. Always on the grind in the Dallas area. So if you're looking for any homes out there, hit up Tiara has the key. Get yourself situated. Also, too, before the deadline, she does the tax preparation services as well. I know some of y'all, like we said, procrastination. You know,
Mm.
get yourself right. Get that
You
Tiara.
do the taxes?
Oh yeah, yeah. She's certified too. She ain't just out here claiming she's certified. So
Okay, cool.
yeah,
Man, that's something I procrastinate on every year too, bro. I don't be in no hurry to go get them taxes done, man.
you're like Drizzy, huh? I ain't do my taxes, man. I'm too turned up.
Yep, that's it. Nah, man, I don't be ready. I don't be in a hurry. Shit. Uh,
I know I waited.
I just don't be wanting to pay nothing, man.
I was about to say I waited longer than I ever have this year because I was traumatized. Uh,
Yeah, that's how it's been the last couple of years for me. I don't, I just like I said, I just don't be wanting to. Last 3 years, I just be on some shit like, man, I just don't want to have to pay too much back. Yeah. So ain't no hurry if you gonna have to give away some money, shit.
oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
nigga ain't in no nigga ain't no hurry to go give away no money, or you ain't gonna get no big check or some shit. So yeah, I
Definitely.
definitely procrastinate on that.
Um,
But make sure I get it done. What is the deadline? Like May? Deadline around May?
I think April 15th. If I'm not
April?
mistaken.
Okay. Oh, that's in a few weeks. So go get them taxes done, man. Let your boy hold 100.
Especially if you got kids.
Right.
April 18th.
Let your boy hold 100.
Yeah, man. Which actually, I've been some of my coworkers saying they getting people back, for that tax credit they was giving out before
Somebody,
for
what
the
you
people
talking
that
about?
had the kids. Like they,
Oh, wait. What you talking about? What tax credit?
so when they was doing what was that called the stimmies.
Okay.
Remember they gave people like stimmy bonuses for having
Yeah,
kids.
I got a oh, they was giving them bonuses. Okay.
Mhm. Child tax credit.
Child tax credit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Nigga,
they
lying
starting
about
they
how many
starting to
kids
get
they
that
had.
back.
Nigga was lying how many kids they had by how many kids they had.
Nah, not even that. It's just since they got that, now like this year they ain't giving them as much for the kids.
Oh, so they taking some of that back, huh? That's that hurt. They probably mad too about that. They mad about that.
Like, of course, to have a legacy and all that, but that's one of my top 5 reasons for even having kids,
Come
man.
on, man.
Try
Shit.
to get that tax money, man.
You get me, man. Let me get me, bro.
Sorry, future children, when y'all see this. But,
We just wanted to use y'all as tax write-offs at the end of the day. Now,
shoot, I pay for y'all through the year. You be all right.
yeah, let me get that.
Oh man, but yeah. Again, shout out Tierra. Want to make sure y'all go follow her. Get all your tax services, your realty services. Tierra has the key. Um, Sports, well, not for a couple more months, but we get to first enjoy the playoffs of the NBA, and then we get to go through the summer, that scary period when ain't really nothing on.
But the USFL or some shit like that.
The XFL,
That's
the
all.
XFL is supposed to be making a comeback too.
The XFL? You
Hmm.
said the XFL? Yeah, they going
Yeah.
on right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they popping
That's
right
the
now.
with the Rock, right? He kind of do that.
He
Like
got the lead.
yeah.
Yeah, he did that. That's his lead.
He kind of
Yep.
do that. Yeah, he own them, but so that's fire. Shout out to the Rock. Um,
Yep.
but right now, as far as football is concerned, Lamar Jackson, he's one of the top stories going through negotiations. Trying to get that check, man,
Right.
and it's really been kind of blowing up his tweets. Him basically saying that the Ravens are not seeing his value, they're not appreciating him, um, and not wanting to make him one of the top tier quarterbacks as far as pay rate is concerned.
Right.
Weird thing about that is you would think basically him telling the world that he wants to explore options, you think people would be beating down the door, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Um, and even today, they was talking about Arthur Blank, the owner of the Falcons, was saying he didn't really want to gamble on him just because of his injury history and the way his style of play is. Um, he did sit out some games this year.
Mhm.
Um,
I think
and
what he missed the last 5 or 6 games.
yeah, about the last 5, uh, which if you pay attention to the Ravens, you realize there's a drastic difference in their win percentage without him.
I think they were number one in the division or tied for first when he went down and ended up missing the playoffs.
Man,
Yep.
that's crazy. Um, I don't see how he can say his style of play is so much of an issue when that's become more of the style of play throughout the league. Um, I mean, Patrick Mahomes just won a Super Bowl. He's a guy that makes plays with his legs. I mean, he could throw the ball as well, but so can Lamar.
Right.
Um, they were considering picking up uh, what's your boy name on the Browns now? Deshaun Watson, or is it Watson?
Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, they were thinking about picking him up. The Falcons.
Atlanta. So would nigga
So,
everybody in the NFC South except for Tampa. Shit, because we was in there too. We was one of the last like candidates left, but I think with that 230 guarantee, we was like, yeah, we can't go that far with you.
steep.
So I think we basically let the Browns have him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you don't know who we is, we Saints around here.
Right. I don't know how that would have went, but yeah, bro, that's I think that's messed up that they're actually trying to use that as an excuse when, like you say, Patrick Mahomes, he's not much of a running quarterback, but he'll scramble and make plays out, like you say, outside the pocket where you have to escape and use his legs,
Josh Allen too.
Right. So Josh Allen, and he like a bulldozer. Like
I was gonna say he doesn't even really
help you.
Be lowering the shoulders.
Yeah, he head up you. What's this? The Kyler Murray.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, man. Dak got paid in which that first year of his contract, I think he got like 75 million in a year.
Right.
And this was fresh off of him breaking his ankle like through his sock. And he got paid. You know what I'm saying? So how do you can't really use that as an excuse? And like I think what I think and what's obvious to me is like they don't want these quarterbacks to be getting as much guaranteed bread as they're starting to get.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they're trying to keep that down because of course Cleveland with the Deshaun deal, like that kind of like, the most anybody might have had was maybe 100 million guaranteed or maybe 125, nothing 200 plus though.
Right.
Or the whole contract fully guaranteed and it's 200 plus million. Like nobody ever had that. So I think they're trying to kind of keep that shit down some, but at the same time, it's like, bro, this man, you can say what you want about him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say what you want about him. But he's a more accomplished quarterback than Deshaun Watson. Now,
okay, I see what you're saying.
Just hear me out. He's a more accomplished. He might be better. Deshaun didn't miss the playoffs in the year before he got, that he had to sit out with the alleged sexual assaults or whatever it was. They was like 5-11 that year, and he was there the whole year. Look what Lamar ain't missing the playoffs when he played a certain amount of games. He's not missing the playoffs.
Very good.
And actually an MVP. It ain't like you have a plethora of great receivers for him to throw it to at any time since he's been there.
Right.
Bro, if he don't deserve it and he's the first one up, like after Deshaun they got paid, who do besides Mahomes? Well, Mahomes has already been paid. Josh Allen have, but he's next.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I think it's the NFL is a league that is just based on that old school control.
That's why no government
head master mentality, and everybody else, has to fall under the dictatorship.
Right.
The NFL surpasses, I believe, the NBA as far as revenue in total.
No, they're making money, bro.
But yet NBA player salaries damn near double what
Killing.
most NFL players are making. So it's just
Well, at the same time, you gotta think about it. It's more NFL players than it is NBA players
yeah,
on a team, and in
true.
general, of course, in general, you got 15 versus what 55.
Right.
So you got to spread the bread around a little bit more. Even though I think they do make more. You got teams with the Cowboys worth like 20 billion.
Right.
Ain't nobody. I don't think is the Lakers worth that much. 20 billion. I don't know.
No.
Like the team, I don't know.
About them dudes, man.
I
That's
don't know, man. Lakers either be what the Lakers or maybe the Celtics or the
yeah.
Knicks. They'll
It,
be the
it have to be one of those franchises.
yeah the top ones, but. Yeah, bro, like they have the money, 5.9 billion. Come on, man. Jet, the Cowboys worth like 20 B's, bro, or some shit like that. Like crazy number, like double digit billions for sure.
See, and that's all I'm saying. It just stands to reason. At least the top players
Yeah,
should be
yeah,
a little closer
no doubt. And I think another thing is that nigga need to get him an agent. You need to get you an agent, bro.
because he's been doing it by himself.
He's been him and his mom.
Yeah.
So
And I get that.
yeah, but it's kind of like
control.
yeah, but it's like man, I'll pay that little 5 to 10%, man, to go and get the money. But I tell you one thing, that's my opinion on it. But if he get this shit done with just him and his mama, oh man, that's to be honest, bro, that's gonna fuck it up for agents.
Mm-hmm.
At least for those top tier niggas.
Right. And that's probably another, reason why
of course
giving them a hard time.
Of course.
Whenever there's a new venture or anything that you're trying to break into, I think you always have those gatekeepers that don't want to see it because it's like, okay, if you can do this by yourself, then what does that leave us
for? The agent for?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a factor.
Yeah. They probably got a little bit of a glass ceiling there.
And them agents don't want to see that shit happen.
Oh no.
Them agents don't want to see that happen. I don't believe it'll go well for the agents if he can get this deal 200 plus guaranteed.
Yeah.
I think he won't like around with the Deshaun guy, but like if he can get 200 guaranteed, and it's not gonna be well. It's not gonna be good for the agents because that's just him and his mama doing it.
Right. And that probably like I'm talking the next day probably be calling their agents like, you know what?
I got an auntie that really knows something about this shit, man. Like, yeah.
I just sent my little cousin to school.
Yeah.
So I think
we get out this internship, you're done. Like LeBron did with his homie, with Rich. He sent him to an intern. He sent him to do an internship, I think, at Nike. And after he got done, he was his agent.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, you talking about putting on.
Hey man, that's what you're supposed to do if you're in position to.
For sure. Speaking of which, LeBron has made his return back after being sidelined with injury for a few weeks.
Dude, you really want to talk about LeBron? You want to talk about LeBron right now?
Is we not on sports?
I know, but
come on,
man. I'm just saying, you want to talk about LeBron.
And you look at that. They bounced back. His first game back, he scored 19 points. They lost against the Bulls.
Okay.
Patrick Beverly was being disrespectful.
He did.
Yeah. But tonight they've bounced back. Lakers win 121-110. I was watching it before we got on.
Okay.
And I was hoping they pull it out.
So. You was hoping that they was gonna get that, huh?
I mean, they in a nice spot, man. They still got a chance at it.
Yeah, they in the play-in right now.
10 spots, they damn near got the same record. So
yeah, I think that 11th and 12th real close to them though.
Yeah,
if they lose and they win, like they might be 11th, like on some shit. Yeah,
it's getting real tight in the NBA, man. We're gonna see how it roll out.
Yeah, man. So what you think the ceiling is for the Lakers? Like, say they do make the play-in and all of that. the top 10 spots. What you think what you think the ceiling is for them?
To be honest, I'ma say they could kind of recalibrating, thinking about everybody in the West. I
Yeah.
mean, if you really look at it, they could get to the conference. I mean, you got to go through what?
Wait a minute. You say you think they can get to the conference finals?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, it just doesn't. Who's the breakout squad that would
I've
really?
been telling y'all all year, man. They average at best, man. As a
Yeah,
team, listen, as a team, I'm saying, of course, they got great players over there. They just
right.
added KD to the West, Kyrie to the West. They got great players,
Yeah.
but they just have sucky teams in the West. They're not good teams.
Yep.
That's all I be saying. But
So you feel like championship coming from the East this year?
yeah, if the Bucks are healthy,
Mm,
I'm talking Chris Middleton there, and he's healthy. You got Drew, the core group.
right.
Yes, the Bucks are definitely winning this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it here. So
Okay.
when it happen, we gonna make this as a clip.
I like that.
G Stradamus. What's his nigga name? G Stradamus. G.
Let's go.
Nah, but I think they're gonna win though, bro. I think they're gonna take the whole thing. And if the Lakers if Bron can be healthy, everybody their core group healthy, they could easily slide up to the conference finals
Yeah.
because it's so, like I say, in the West, everybody's real close,
Right.
and like the top few teams is like the Kings. Nobody looked at the Kings and say the Kings was gonna be up there. Now they're good for sure,
Yeah. Yeah.
but of course the Nuggets, they always up there, but it's like the Nuggets haven't really proven anything. So it could. I'm telling you, bro.
And
Like
that's why I
I'm
say
really with you on that one.
the conference finals, because if they happen to come up on Denver or the Warriors, I think those would be the two type of teams that
Probably gonna get
they
them out.
probably be a wrap on that.
Yeah, it might
But,
be. But I don't know, man. AD normally eat when they play against the Warriors, though.
mm,
AD, because they got nobody to hold him.
yeah,
Looney can't hold him, and Draymond too little.
that's a fact.
You know.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, man, I think y'all could easily slide to the conference finals. I ain't gonna lie.
So you gonna see,
The way
man.
it's looking.
Hey, my boy said he went to the LeBron James of foot people to get himself right. So
Who
over
said that? 80?
that what LeBron said in the interview, man.
Uh, no, Brian be lying and shit, exaggerating. Brian be exaggerating.
My nigga has been
Talk about,
an habitual liar.
nigga talking about that nigga John Wall was on the interview, and John was like, "Man, that nigga Brian be bullshit, man." He talking about man, when that nigga hit that, he hit the little fadeaway at the buzzer against
Yeah.
Washington that time. He was like, "Man, he talking about that. He talking about that bitch gonna tell me he practiced that shot." I say, "Man, that nigga John Wall stupid." He said,
Hey,
he talking about that bitch say he practiced that shot. I was like, "Man, this nigga John Wall crazy, man."
come on,
Shout out
man.
to John Wall though. But nah, man, y'all can slide up there though. I ain't gonna.
Oh, and then let me not be out of here too, and forget about the old Clips, man. The Clips, they got a little seasoning going.
Yeah, but Paul got hurt, so we gotta see how he gonna look
Oh,
whenever he come
yeah, I
back.
wasn't aware of that actually.
Yeah, he had like a knee sprain,
Mm,
so we'll see how he look whenever he come back. Phoenix, KD came back tonight supposedly, or coming back tonight, whatever time it is. Yeah, he coming back tonight. So yeah, man. I think the West now when the playoffs start, it might be, you know, I think it. So how many games there left? Maybe like 5, 6, 7.
something like that. We
Okay.
we in the very, very end of it.
Okay. I don't know about them Suns though, man. I don't know about them Suns. I don't know if they can get the chemistry together to like win it all.
Right.
I know they probably done raised a little bit, rose a little bit in the, as far as the odds to win it all, but I don't think they're gonna win it all this year. They hadn't had enough time to gel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I don't think they're deep enough too.
yeah, they did lose some key pieces off
Yeah.
that bench for sure.
When it slows down and players playing those extended minutes, you need those.
Hadn't really been there like them other boys that left. Yep, yep.
Yeah. Gonna be hard when you can't really put nobody in to give KD that spell that he'll need to get right for the fourth quarter, or the same with Devin Booker. Chris
Got to
Paul.
keep one of them niggas out there at all times.
Mhm.
You got it, and rotate Chris Paul in and out of it, but you got to keep one of them on the court at all in the playoffs. Yeah, one of them niggas got to be on the court at all fucking times.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you can't go without both of them. You gotta have to have one.
for sure.
Yeah.
Tidbit that producer just let us know Russell Westbrook just passed Allen Iverson on the all-time scoring list.
Okay, shout out Russ, man, Brody. Nah, I just seen somewhere where another scoring record, what's his name? Donovan Mitchell, fastest to 10,000 points as far as age. Yeah. The youngest no, the fastest, I guess,
Yeah.
as far as time in the league, fastest to reach 10,000.
Come on, Spider-Man.
Well,
That's a fire little squad they got over there, man.
they do got a good squad. I just want to see how they look in the playoffs. They look good in the regular season, though. Yeah.
Now, you said, excuse me, you said Andrew Wiggins had a situation going on.
Man,
I know he had been out a couple games for some like personal reasons. They were saying that's all I could see on the app. You know more about it? What's up? I hadn't looked at anything.
Wow.
Put me on.
Oh, and this is all, this is just the rumors. So supposedly, homie, he has a wife and 2 kids. I think
Oh, okay.
1 8. Yeah, this is all legit. Which I really hope this shit's not true, to be honest. But yeah, so he, allegedly, not allegedly, but obviously he has wife and 2 kids. I think his daughter is 2 daughters. One's 8, one's 2. So he just found out, I think maybe a month or so ago, that his wife had been cheating with his best friend for like 10 years or so. Yeah. And supposedly, for sure, one of who he thought it was his daughters, one of them's not for him for sure, and they don't know about the other. But like I say, this is all legit. I just think that that's a crazy story. I hope it's not true, but if that shit's true, and God, that's bad.
For his sanity, I hope that's not true, because that's
Yeah, I know, man. That's hurt. That hurt right there, man. That hurt right there. And it's funny though, man. Just to like I say, that this is true or not. Like interesting. Me and my talking about it or whatever, and it just sparked an interesting conversation. Dude actually called his wife and got her opinion, and so it was kind of like we were talking about it, and I was just like, man, how do you let the kid know that? Like the 8-year, of course, the 2-year-old, but and I know she's 8, but if you know these 8-year-olds nowadays, like, bro, these little motherfuckers
smart. Yeah, man.
Like questions, they're 8, so it ain't like they 3 or 4, that's a little bit older, so they could kind of understand a little more than like a younger kid would.
Right.
So I'm just like, man, how do you explain that to him? And my client was just like, you tell him your mother was cheating with, who we thought you was your uncle, but he your damn daddy now, But
just be straight up and blunt, huh?
Yeah, man. So I don't know, bro. It's just kind of like, I was just like, man, you got to tell them the whole thing. You got to tell them the whole side. You can't you can't not tell them everything.
Mhm.
Not everything. You don't have to get detailed, but you
Yeah.
do got to tell them, like,
It doesn't need to be graphic, but they do need to
no, not at
know the
all.
truth of what's going on. Like,
Exactly.
at the end of the day,
Exactly.
I mean, of course, that's still your sister, but she has a different father than you. And yeah, I don't know exactly how to have that talk because I ain't gonna get what.
That'd be tough. But I'm looking at it like that's probably one of the toughest conversations you could probably ever have. And it's like, you know, like I say, 8 years they're gonna have questions. So it's kind of like you have to give them something. You can't just say, "Oh well, mommy and daddy didn't work out. We have to live apart. We have to live separate, but we both." You can't just. I don't think. I don't think an 8 year old gonna act like, "Why are you leaving?" or something.
That's when kids are spinning their wheels and being like, "Dang, was it something I did?"
Or then, all right, the dad just, they become angry or resentful with the dad because mom's there. That's who you stand with.
Yeah.
But dad ain't there like he was. He's not there probably at all. So you probably grew up looking at him a certain type of way, or holding some type of anger. But
Not even.
I don't know. It's still a tough one though. It's still tough.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I hope that shit ain't true. I swear, I hope that shit ain't true. Damn.
I ain't gonna lie, it'd be hard to worry about playing basketball for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think. See, I'm the type of nigga, man. I'll probably be out there playing. That's when I definitely need to play. I don't want to sit around thinking about that.
Yeah,
I do not want to sit around thinking about that, man.
that's a good point.
Shit, no.
A lot of times when you're going through stuff, that's when you can really unlock a different type of focus or a different type of energy, kind of propel you in certain areas.
For real. Yep.
Man.
Use it as fuel, man.
Yeah. That's heavy right there. Shout out, man. Hope everything's okay.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I hope that shit ain't true.
Nah, for real.
I hope it's just a allegation or rumor or something, But it's been going around a lot, and it is strange that they're not saying anything. They're not. Nobody's on. Nobody on First Take talking about it. Nobody on Undisputed. Like they not saying nothing. They just saying it's out due to personal reasons.
Yeah.
Which I can respect that. I'm not expecting them to, but
it's shocking to me. I ain't
that's definitely some.
I ain't
shocking
never
shit.
known the media to shy away from anything, personal business or whatever. So
They don't care. They don't care. But I think sometimes, as far as like I ain't talking about like TMZ or the Shade Room or anything like that. I'm talking about like the actual like ESPN, Fox, like those type of more so news stations.
Right.
Like they're not speaking on it.
I got you.
Yeah.
I wanted to speak about something random because it just popped into my head. But, should I say it or should we save for another episode?
Do your thing, man. The best time is now, man.
See all the hullabaloo about Sierra and the dress she wore to, I think it was a Vogue party.
Right, I did. Producer, can you give me a future gift? GIF, whatever. Give me a future one. Yeah, man, let me get one of them future GIFs or whatever.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Prepare you for that, producer, man. If you could find a pic too of the dress, that would be cool too. Just so everybody can know what we reference.
Right, what we talking about? Okay, what's your take on that, bro?
Um,
like what? So first of all, what are you hearing? Like, what's the conversation about it that you're hearing the most?
So of course, it's a men versus women type of thing.
Okay.
Guys like, man, hell no, my wife ain't about to be out there naked. I mean, she's showing everybody everything. Women like, oh well, obviously he okay with it because he there. You can dress however you want. Blah blah
Okay.
blah. Um, I will give them this. Apparently, that was like a theme of the party.
Yeah, I seen
Yeah.
that. I seen
To where like,
I
you
seen
know,
that, but yeah, we wouldn't have been going then. But look, Savannah, did you? I actually seen a picture with her and Savannah standing at that same event.
yeah,
I ain't seen nothing but Savannah's shoulder.
yeah.
That's all I seen.
Okay.
I ain't seen nothing but her shoulder, man.
And then as you
Um,
can see, Sierra,
yeah.
yeah,
Now she looked good. Now don't get me
there's
wrong, the
definitely
woman looked good.
more than her shoulder being seen.
Yeah, a little bit more.
Yeah,
Turn
that show
around,
how it make you want to look. What the hell?
hold back out. but now, man, I just think it's funny. Um, I seen that picture. I thought it was funny because I was seeing like a lot of females kind of taking up
Yeah.
for and all of that. I actually reshared that photo. I was like, is this a picture from when she was with Future? That's the question that I asked on the post,
Right.
and but like I said, you can see, you can see like females ready to take up for her and all of that,
Mm.
which that's fine. I mean, females normally ride with females on stuff like that.
You
Um,
better be careful
but
using that F word, man.
what you mean,
You better be
females?
calm down, man. That's a little
What
sensitive sometimes.
female?
They say
What
because they say a female is used to describe like an animal, I believe.
man? Get the fuck out of here, man. What is you
It
talking
do,
about, dude?
man.
Stop it, man. We don't do that over here, man. What is you talking about? Anyways, that's what's wrong. Man, don't let me stay on
Yeah,
topic,
yeah,
man.
no.
Anyways, so yeah, but yeah, man. So I thought it was funny that they're basically co-signing how she
Right.
dressed at the at that show or whatever, and and kind of vouching for her, like what's wrong with that, and
Yeah.
he must be cool with. But it's funny because I remember when like when her and Russell first, I guess, like got married, and they became a big thing as far as a couple on social media.
Okay.
I remember them. I vividly remember females resharing like pictures that she took with Future, where she was dressed similar to that,
Mm.
and then a picture with her with a dress like similar to what Savannah had on, with her and Russell side by side.
Mm.
And they was kind of like the caption was kind of like the caption was kind of like basically saying like this is how you dress when you with this type of dude, and this is how you dress when you with this type of dude. And of course,
Mm.
it was a better statement on
Right.
Russell and her pick, her and Russell's pick, than it was. It was kind of shitting on the way, basically saying like, okay, you dealing with a nigga like Future, this what you get, like the street shit or
Mm.
the half naked shit, but then you get an elegant woman when you get you a dude like Russ. Like that's the thing that it was. That's why it was so funny to me when I seen this picture. I ain't really knocking it, but it's just like, man, come on, man. Y'all was just talking down on this type of shit when they had when she took it with Future, but now that's why I'm like, is this with Future? But
You know,
yeah, females gonna
we
ride
in
for
we in
females.
that age of women's empowerment, man, and
Yeah, I see.
them
It's,
being sexually liberated. So to each
man,
their own.
I was just pointing out the hypocrisy. I don't mind you. I don't mind a bitch dressing like that.
I-
That's all. I'll just point out the hypocrisy.
Yeah.
That's fine if that's how she want to dress. So I don't give a fuck. But it's. I thought it was funny.
Oh yeah.
I just thought it was funny.
The
Yeah.
tone changes, based on who it is and all that stuff. Like
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
it's somebody that ain't deemed the upper echelon women, she dressed like that, women will be the first one attacking.
Come on now.
Because it's Sierra, that's they hero because
It's like a lot of
she's
people was talking about
toxic
Lizzo.
Future and got
Yeah.
got with got with
Just like a lot of people. Oh, my bad. My
No, you
bad.
good.
Pointing out, but just like a lot of people was talking about Lizzo, like I think it was actually women that was saying like put your ass up and all of that. But come on, man, let's be honest. If that was Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, I don't think it would be as big of an outrage.
Oh no.
I don't think it would be as big. Now maybe they would say, "Oh, that's not like some females probably be like, yeah, that ain't too tasteful." But I just don't think it would have been as many as they were on Lizzo, you know.
Would have
But
been a lot more. Yes, bitches.
oh yeah. I mean, of course, it's because maybe they, of course, they probably would think that Cardi and Nicki and all of they have better, more easy on the eye bodies. You know what I'm saying? It's
Matter of
more attractive, but it's more attractive. But at the end of the day, shit, what? Let Lizzo have her ass out too.
that's the thing.
Shit.
I think women especially like to paint this idea that men are just so all about looks, and that's all the chauvinistic and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Women, I feel like, judge other women so much more. Like a woman will not talk to you because of a certain type of woman that you talk to if she finds out, and that's just facts. I've been through
Hmm.
that personally.
Nah, I think there's definitely some truth to that in some cases. Hell yeah.
But
Yeah.
I just don't think dudes operate like that. I'm gonna say males, just so we can make even. I don't think males operate in that fashion. I ain't never really seen no dude just be like, "Oh, you used to talk to this ugly dude." Nah, ain't no way.
Yeah. Huh. Nah, we really don't. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think we do. We don't really look at it like we don't really like too much judge like for straight men, I'm talking. We don't really too much just like judge other guys' looks like that, like females do.
Right.
So I don't think we really worry about like how good or how ugly the last nigga was. We don't really too much worry about that shit.
Yeah.
We kind of worry about what's in front of us, like which is whatever female this is. We ain't looking at yeah, not too much.
I hear you.
Nah.
But yeah, I just thought that was a funny little trending topic that people was talking about.
It was funny. I thought it was funny
For me,
for real.
for me, I'm not like you say. We wouldn't be going to that party. Like
Yeah,
that's how we got to
okay.
do it.
That's all this to. Oh well, no, we ain't gonna come then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, everybody is subject to their own decision making. Uh,
Yep.
like I said, she was fly in the dress. Can't be mad at that.
She looked
And
good,
Russ,
man.
he didn't say nothing, so it is what it is. They tied together in holy matrimony. So
Um, yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
how you want to send off, man? You got a tale from the king this week, or what's up?
Oh man, do I have one? I don't think I have one that I can think
We
of,
might hit
man.
y'all with a tale from the king next week, man.
Yeah, we're gonna hit y'all with a tale. We're gonna have a good one next week
We're a
too.
little far removed from our time there, so we had to really recollect on these stories.
Hell yeah.
uh,
Had a good show though. This was a good
I
show.
like that, man. We just dropped the women's line, so y'all make sure y'all tap in for that. And you say you got the Dreamers Club on deck.
Yeah, the hats they come in. It'll be similar to this. If you go on my page, on my IG page, I have a picture of some in my story right now. At Rich Dreams, that's with two Z's at the end of Dreams, underscore apparel. It's right there at the bottom, your bottom left. But yeah, you go check them out. We have some coming. We have 5 colors. They'll be probably in maybe the next week and a half. They'll be dropping. Yep.
Nice. Uh, Make sure that you hit up the Etsy shop. That's where you can find us at if you want to buy online. Um, Make sure that you tap in with us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Pandora now. Make sure you tapping into the show, previous episodes.
And look, I got a quick one, real quick. A quick one. Tales from the King producer. Give me 2 minutes.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna be quick. It's gonna be a little funny, little quick story.
All right.
Cause we know, cause you know this person, bro. She used to get on everybody's nerves, bro. Who I'm talking about? What her name start with?
Everybody nerd.
Everybody.
Wait, day shift or night shift?
She was on the shift with us.
Start.
Her name start with an A.
Oh Lord. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. At the point she got, I ain't gonna lie, once she got pregnant, she started being cool as shit. She was cool as shit once she got pregnant. But before that, oh man,
Hormones ball out of way, huh?
she used to be an asshole, man. I ain't gonna lie, she used to be an asshole to everybody. But look, I remember, I don't know if you was there or not, but I remember one time, and this just popped up in my head randomly, and I was thinking about the King shit. But man, it was one time we was in a rush, and it was a few of us back there. This was like early on when I first started working there. So this, she's always an asshole to the new people. Like that was she was the biggest
Yeah,
asshole.
for real. No, you don't know nothing.
Yeah, what you did, and when she dealing with somebody new, like they ain't gonna really just like talk. If you knew, you ain't gonna too much just like talk sideways to a girl, if she just say something like slick, like "Come on, you gotta hurry up," blah blah blah, whatever. So you probably just gonna eat that until you get to know her a little better. But yeah, man. So she was doing that to me that day, and I was on the grill. Putting meat on the broiler, not the grill, the broiler. And it was a rush, like I say, and she in the front, and I guess they was taking too long to reach her a salad. So I think she yelling for the salad, and then like she came back there and like trying to move all fast and shit, complaining, I've been asking y'all for the salad. And so she trying to come back up, and she trying to kind of like run to hurry up. Man, you can't run back there in that kitchen, man.
Hey, you gotta have your Skechers, your shoes for crew.
She bust that ass, man. I wanted to laugh so hard in her face, man. Oh man, I wanted to laugh because she had been being an asshole, So man, I was like, man. But then I think I asked her, did she need help up or some shit like that? I was trying to be nice, but that shit, yeah, I was like, yeah, that's good for you. That's one of the ones. Like, yeah, that's good.
What you get.
Right. Nah, man. Yeah, man. But like I said, she got cool after she had that baby, though. Really, when she got pregnant.
Did the salad break open? Because that just added to the.
Oh, it didn't break open. It ain't.
That would have been funny right there.
I ain't gonna lie, that's one thing she kept intact, like a football. She didn't want to fumble. She didn't want to fumble, man. She kept that bitch right here, nigga, like right in front of her. Yeah.
Oh snap! Cool. I like that one. That was nice.
Yeah, man, a little quick one, Yeah.
All right. Well, man, we gonna sign off on y'all. Appreciate y'all again. This has been another Rich Dreams episode. Hey, if you're not following your dreams, you can't be in the club. Dreamers Club, baby. Tap in. Peace out.